Hello everyone, welcome to MAT 094. My name is Elizabeth, but please feel free to call me Liza. I have provided here my phone number. This is my office phone. Please do not leave text messages on this phone. You can leave voice messages only. Text messages do not go through, but voicemails will go directly to my phone. This is my email address, and you can also reach me via the classroom in Canvas. The first thing I want to talk about is the PAHV, the Participation Academic Honesty Verification Quiz. This must be attempted by day 4, or you run the risk of being dropped from the course. Submitting your work and any score on the PAHV establishes your attendance for the course and your responsibility to also pay for the course. But a score of 100% is required to get access to your course materials like week 1 and also MyMathLab. Your initial post is due by Wednesday night at 11:59 p.m. This deadline might be different during weeks 1 and weeks 8. So make sure that you are reading my announcements to see if anything changes. Your peer responses are due by Sunday nights at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As I stated before, week 8 and week 1 might have different deadlines, so always refer to the certain sections under the modules or my announcements. Week 8, you will see underneath week 8, there's a section that will tell you what is due for the week and when it is due. Your initial post and responding to 2 peers need to be done over 2 different days. Peer responses must be substantive and help to further discussion. You can refer to my announcement that I have posted called Helpful Hints to Earn Full Credits on Discussions. This announcement will help you to see what I'm looking for so you can earn potentially 100s each week. For the skills forum, there is only 1 person allowed per problem, so please make sure you go through your peer posts and check what is available at the top. I always jot down numbers on my notebook so I know which ones have already been taken. If you receive a message from me that you've completed a problem that someone has already done, then you need to post another problem by Sunday night to receive credit. The specific requirements in here are that your assignments are due by their due dates, Sunday nights at 11:59 p.m. is the peer responses and also your MyMathLab assignments. Week 8 does have potentially different deadlines in regards to the MyMathLab assignments or the final exam. So please make sure that you are reading through my announcements. My announcements provide very detailed information, and I also do send out Canvas inbox messages. So make sure that you are checking your messaging system too. We also offer BrainFuse, which is our free online tutoring for students who take online courses. This service is available 24/7, and the tutors are live, qualified tutors who are trained in the subject matters that they tutor. The link to this service can be found in Canvas, and I'll show you a picture on the next slide where you can find it. You will click the link and it will bring you right to this resource. And this resource has made a difference in the learning and performance in many online student courses. So make sure that you reach out to these tutors to help with your assignments as you wish. In Canvas, you can find it on the left-hand side over here, where it says BrainFuse Online Tutoring. Students do not need to buy a textbook since the e-text is in MyMathLab. You can also use the library services that are available to you. We don't really use the library in this course, but I wanted to point it out so you knew where it was for other classes that you take. If you look at the screenshot, you will be able to see where it says GMC Library over here on the left-hand side. I want to go over the definition deadline announcement that I have posted. All deadlines are based on the Eastern time zone. So if you live in a different time zone, you need to make sure that you are adjusting it towards EST. All discussion forums will close at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, unless stated otherwise. All MyMathLab assignments for weeks 1 through 7 typically close at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday too, unless noted in an announcement. So you really need to make sure that you are reading these announcements carefully. The deadlines for weeks 1 and 8 may vary from term to term and are posted in the news and announcements form and under week 8. You cannot work on these assignments after that time. If you are working on a MyMathLab assignment when the deadline occurs, the assignment will close even if you have not used all of your allotted time or answered all of the questions. MyMathLab will not let me reopen the assignment for you to finish. For example, if you have 90 minutes for a quiz and you start that quiz at 11 o'clock p.m., the quiz will close at 11:59 p.m., and that means that you only get 59 minutes. It is your responsibility to start the quiz early enough to get the full amount of time allotted. If you have an accommodation which allows for additional time to complete assignments, you must still finish the work before the deadline. The additional time accommodation does not change the deadline. Technical problems. If you have technical problems in this course, you will go to this website and you will ask for their help. They are open 24/7. It's your responsibility to note this address and put it somewhere safe outside of your email and Canvas. Do not assume that deadlines will be extended to you if you go to this address. More than likely, they will be able to fix it for you. If not, they will provide you with a ticket number and a message with what they are going to do to help you in regards to the situation. In MyMathLab, you should get right away with setting up your MathLab, because if there's a problem, then we can help address that before it is too late and you get too far behind. There are many help videos in MyMathLab for you for each section. 99% of the time, if you have problems setting up MyMathLab, they're due to settings on your computer and not issues with the MML program. It is your responsibility to work with tech support to resolve these issues. I am not responsible for knowing how to fix these type of problems. I can get involved if you have reached out to tech support and they are still unable to resolve the problem. If you provide me with a ticket number and what the issue is, then I should be able to help you. But please make sure that you reach out to tell me that there's a problem, then reach out immediately to the tech support and then respond after that it is either fixed or what the issue is and how long it's going to take to get fixed. There are many different help features in MyMathLab. The Help Me Solve This is probably the best tool available to you. You can find it under Question Help, located at the bottom of the page. It is very important that you take note of how many attempts that you are allowed for quizzes. It will let you know this once you log into the labs and then log right into the quiz. I also want to go over with you the drops and withdrawals, the difference between the two. You can drop in the first 4 business days of class, but I cannot process a drop for you. You must contact the graduation coach and advisor, which belongs to you. You should know who your graduation coach is. A drop course does not appear on your transcript, and you are not billed for the course. However, it may result in reduced financial aid if you do not replace it with another course. If you withdraw from the course, you are still responsible for paying for the course. These courses will show up on your transcript. If you withdraw too early in the term, it can result in a recalculation of the financial aid, resulting in you owing a lot of money. My advice to you would be to ask your graduation coach advice about what it's going to do for your financial aid and how else it can affect you. In MAT 094, it is best to stay in the course than to withdraw if you are not doing well. Withdrawing can lower the satisfactory academic progress ratio to the point that future financial aid rewards are reduced or denied. I cannot answer any financial aid questions for you, so make sure that you talk to your graduation coach. I also want to make sure that you understand again that I cannot withdraw you during the drop add period. I can withdraw you after that. If you have any further questions, you could reach out to me at the email address that I provided to you in the beginning, or you can type a message in Canvas and let me know what your question is. We're going to have a great term, and I can't wait to get started.